Welcome to this tutorial on the Sound Health Portal overview, brought to you by the Institute of Bioacoustic Biology and Sound Health. You might have heard the phrase, "The state of your health can be found in the sounds of your voice." This is absolutely true because your larynx is attached to your vagus nerve, which is a superhighway of information running through your body. As your voice is generated, information being communicated through the vagus nerve. So, what are we going to do? We're going to capture vocal prints of our client and take these voice files and transfer them into the portal in their client folder. The voice files are then converted into a format called VPF data, which means they are inaudible. That data is then what we use to create our evaluations and do our analytics. As we're doing our evaluations, there are 3 tabs that show us different components of those voice files. There's the Wave tab, the GNS tab, and the Frequency Hits tab. The Wave tab is where we see vocal anomalies in our client's voice print, and we use templates to see the frequency matrix. You can imagine a template being like a lens, and that is what we see the matrix coming back through that particular lens regarding our client's frequency hits, meaning the points that we select as vocal anomalies will trigger information in the matrix, and the matrix will send back that information depending on which template we're using. So we go through the process of evaluating and analyzing the information, and when we're completed, we can create reports. So this is the flow chart for the process of using the portal with the amazing capabilities that are available to you as an apprentice. The first step is creating voice files. There is a piece of free software that you can download called Audacity. And when you have that, you can record on that software and you can also edit on that software. We want to edit our voice files so that what we are actually analyzing are clean voice files. Let's say there's some background noise or a dog barks or there's an interruption in their speaking. Those kinds of components will be removed so that we have a very clean representation of our client's health and well-being. One of the weakest links in this process is the microphone. A lot of microphones are not recommended because they don't have the full bandwidth or full spectrum of capturability of the human voice. A couple recommendations you can find on soundhealthoptions.com/shop are the Samson Go mic and the Samson Meteor mic. These can be purchased on Amazon and will take some time to get there. So let's say you've got Audacity going, you've got your account in the portal, you don't have your mics yet, and you're raring to go. You want to start and just do some experimenting. A suggestion is to use this app on your device, only if it's a more recent smartphone or something that is of higher quality. Because again, the quality of the mic is going to make a big difference on the results that you get during your analysis. So, in the meantime, let's pretend that you are going to be using a real microphone, but you want to use your phone for now. So what you do is you download Smart Recorder through Google Play, then you press on these 3 bars, and that'll drop down this window where you press on Settings, and then you press on Sample Rate, and be sure that this app is recording at 32 kilohertz. So after you've recorded your voice or your client's voice on your phone, then you want to export that audio file to your computer where you then load it into Audacity. Now, on the website, there are 3 videos that show you how to download and show you how to set up and how to edit using Audacity. So either you record on your computer or you edit a WAV file that you recorded on a device. So we have now our voice files. We know some client information. The next step is to create a client folder in our Sound Health Portal account. What you see here is an example of the client's cover sheet, meaning this is where we put some basic information about our client, and that list of information is their name, which is recommended to be a pseudonym. We don't want any real names, let's say. You are able to keep that information locally and have the portal just have a reference record to that real person's name. Their gender, date of birth, location, and it's not a mailing address or anything personal. It's a general region or city, county, etc. There is a place where you can link symptoms or health issues to your client, and there's a place to put some notes if you want to provide some basic information to keep updated on what is happening with your client. The next step is to upload those voice files. So those voice files are actually what we use to do our analysis. They are converted to VPF format, which means they can't be heard, and that is what we're using for our continued analysis. So we take the VPF data and we do our evaluations and analytics using that. When we're doing that, we have 3 tabs that show different components of that VPF information. So here we are creating an evaluation, and we want to name the evaluation or session. Now there is an auto name default, and there is the manual naming. And so you can see here it gave it a default name. I can clear this and create any name I wish for that. Then the next step is to click Save and Close. And here, when you click Save and Close, you'll open all tabs when the evaluation is reactivated. Notice I mentioned there's a Wave tab, a GNS tab, and a Frequency Hits tab. Well, what we see here is a GNS, a Wave, a Memo tab. That's kind of like where we have our client's cover sheet, but there is no Frequency Hits tab. So once you've created an evaluation, click on Save and Close, and when we reopen this evaluation, we will see the Frequency Hits tab. So when we're working on evaluations, we're going to select from the thousands of points, 24 points. And they are what we are calling vocal anomalies. When they're high or low out of the normal range, those are considered anomalous. And the requirement is that you select 6 low ones and 6 high ones, and then the rest of them are up to whatever you think looks anomalous. The next step is to activate a template so that we can see through that lens the information those particular points represent as far as our client's health and well-being. We can manipulate this information in lots of different ways so that you're able to come to some general ideas of what might best serve your client's well-being. This is the flow chart. Again, we've completed our evaluation and analytics. The next step is to create reports. In reports, we can do a lot of things to customize the frequency hits tables. We'll show you how to do that. There is a note correlate chart, which is a kind of a bird's eye view that you can provide your client and your own records, and of course evaluation reports. Another thing here is you can save points of interest in the memo tab. So I'll show you how to take those components and return them to the memo tab so you have like a small record of things that were particularly interesting, and that is stored with your client's folder. So this is the flow chart. We've got voice files, moved them into the client folder. We have created evaluations, and now I want to show you where we have different videos available. I'm doing a video on how to create a voice file, and I'm showing you how to create a client folder. I'm showing you what the evaluations and analytics capabilities are. I'm showing you some information about these different tabs. I'm showing you how to select or how to interpret vocal anomalies, and how to access and activate different templates, as well as I'm showing you how to do various reports. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the Sound Health Provider family.